Again, we're in the 50 million or road to the 50 million solo on PC. We are 35 million to get there. So be careful here because
Nice run, Charlie.
this stupid ass setup for how they make
Here
this
we are again. There is something special about
moves
that
around.
amphibious landing. The calm before the tropical storm. And from what I hear, Mr. Rubio's mood
You slam straight into the island.
tropical indeed. I'm starting to think our host has unresolved anger issues. Why don't we give him some more, huh? Now pay attention. You will reach land soon. GPS locked. I have your position. I will also access compound CCTV to see you when you are there.
Okay, it's gonna get whatever is in there. I had no options. You have weed and cash. Cash. So be careful here. There's this guard in this side.
You Americans with your self-sufficiency, infiltrating private islands on your own. In Russia, we bring friends, and our friends bring bags. More money in bags. Perhaps next time, yes?
Alright. Climb up. Get up.
Back in the side saddle,
Climb
huh,
up.
Capitan? You know, I think Mr. Rubio is best thing that ever happened to us. And we are worst thing ever happened to him, huh? Do not worry about having enough space in your bag for main objective. I have installed special compartment for it. It pays to be selective with your looting. If it is too heavy, it will slow you down, perhaps too much. The things in this man's vault, huh? Mr. Rubio is one-man international black market, and we are his financial crisis.
Okay, we have weed here.
Some advice. When dealing with paranoid drug lords, expect CCTV everywhere.
What a disaster. Such a catastrophe. Let me see. Oh, careful. Oh. Alright. Let's try this again. Good, 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 good.
What happened to him, huh? It pays to be selective with your looting. If it is too heavy, it will slow you down. Perhaps too much. ATM, huh? Okay, next stop, maintenance. Excellent. Did I ever tell you about the sewers in my hometown? It was there I first decided to join the Navy. Perhaps it will have the same effect on you. We will see. Off you go.
Now it's just a matter to get on top. Stay under stealth. Undetected. And we will be able to get some money. Some bonus.
Are you in? You did not get sucked into a turbine. Ah, I knew you'd be fine. How likely is it I have two operations in the same way, huh? Now, we'll look for the vault. Maybe start in the central building. Be careful in this area. Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards, they know their soldiers, and they will know you are not one of them, no matter what uniform you are wearing.
¿Felipe le dio las llaves?
No. ¿Me las tenía que dar? Lo vi hace poco.
Sí. Seguro se lo olvidó a ese pendejo.
The camera. Yeah, we got camera. Nice, nice. That was good. Careful with this guy here.
a locked door. Why not ask a guard nicely for the key?
Come on.
Okay, the fingerprint scanner. Time to break out the tool we borrowed from the head of cybersecurity. Remember, it picks up fragments of previous scans. You just have to cycle through them to match the target print. You have done it. Excellent. Now, get into the elevator. Next up, the vault. Good. We made it again.
72, 59, 90.
We have the combination. Just take your time. So, the bonds are there. Well, you would have thought Mr. Rubio would trust his safe, huh? It looks like they have sealed off the drainage pipe you used to get in here. You will have to find another way out.
No kidding.
Heads up. Fresh guards inbound. Remember, there is always time for some last-minute shopping before...
Clean. I wish I was this proficient with the card size, but it's just so much prep they had to do. Cayo Perico is still superior. Very small amount of prep time. A lot of work around.
Good work. The compound is behind us, and they still have no idea what's hit them. We are almost home. Just get out of there. Send you the
True.
extraction coordinates for the North Docks. Attack boats in the water. Be careful. It seems Mr. Rubio has woken up into his nightmare. All over again. Well, judging from their comms, it sounds like Mr. Rubio is reaching for his helicopter. Again.
Cool. I don't think I'm gonna get a bonus because I restarted, even though I started exactly at the very beginning when I restarted. Let's see. Yeah, they can be that petty, not pity. Yep. Dang it. Still is good money though. It goes just closer and closer to the 50 million. Whatever small step we need to do to make it, we're gonna make it. Pavel is so humble. That's a very small amount compared to what Lester would charge us. Okay, that leaves us in 60 million. Not bad at all. There's still 34 million left. 50 million goal for the GTA 5 online for PC. I'm doing the Cayo Perico heist, the Panther statue, and we're gonna try to get it done. There's a storm coming in real life here, so we'll make sure I take care of this. In the meantime, I pray that I can get a good night's sleep with all this rain. We were really needing that rain. And also we're gonna do this by solo. We're gonna do this solo today. We're gonna stop at the airport first, pick up some cash, and then inside the compound we're gonna steal a painting from the office, and once that is done we're gonna get into the basement to steal the Panther statue, and hopefully we don't get detected in the process.
There is something special about the amphibious landing.
It's August, so still not at the season of very big thunderstorms, but it's still thunderstorms. Again, I just don't want to jinx myself in terms of see any thunderstorm coming in and then that stuff happening. I'll make sure. I'm just gonna steal you're gonna steal the one down here.
Like child in candy store, or as
And
we
then
say in
steal
Russia,
the
like child breaking into secure compound.
painting inside the compound at the office. Oh, so okay. I think we can get two of them.
Be selective with your looting. If it is too heavy, it will slow you down. Perhaps too much.
It doesn't matter. I cannot pick up any gold in the meantime. Oops, sorry about that. There you go. There you go. That was easy.
More money in bags. Perhaps next time, yes?
Ooh. Now we're gonna get, hopefully there's enough space for the painting. I think it takes half of the bag. And all the painting got all scratched up. Alright, now into the compound, hopefully we will make it in one piece.
I love this job. Let's make some money.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk going into the other storage area near the airport because there's always somebody's gonna come in and try to mess it up for the rest of us. I really like the Cayo Perico because the setup is so quick to get done. So far the longest one is the Courts Heist. Even the freaking Cayo, the arcade Diamond Casino Heist, it's pretty much quick as well.
Like Mr. Rubio, he would rather die than abandon his expensive taste, no matter how many times he is robbed. In Russia, we call such men ATM.
Alright, boom.
Okay, next stop, maintenance. I once knew an admiral who said that sweeping through an undersea pipeline was closest he felt to inner peace. An interesting man. God rest his soul. So, next up, swimming pool maintenance.
Also, a quick recommendation, we're probably gonna do that after this, is if you have two characters,
Judging from the lack of terrified screams, I will
specifically for this type of setups,
went into the den of strung-out militiamen.
you have like special offers like
Going according to plan, huh?
having the 100%
Let's see what
guaranteed
he has for us in the vault this time. Watch out for the Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards. They patrol
status
this
for,
area. They will know
for
every
example, the
soldier on
status,
the island. Then
the
you
Panther
cannot
status,
fool,
there
no
you
matter
go.
what you are wearing.
Completely lost the ability to speak more than I usual.
¿Felipe le dio las llaves?
No,
Okay.
¿me las tenía que dar? Lo vi hace poco.
Sí. Seguro se lo olvidó a ese pendejo.
We see the camera here. There you go. Okay. Let me wait for him to move far away from the camera. Just keep going, my boy. Keep going. Everything will be over soon. There you go. There you go. Careful here. Nice. Oh yeah, yeah. I need to get into the office anyway because there's the painting.
There will be many locked doors in Mr. Rubio's house. Worth looking for keys, I think.
There you go. Let's pick up this extra cash.
It would be rude not
And also the painting, which is over here. Nice, 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 nice. Safe in the office, plus the painting, which got it up. Eh.
Good choice.
Come on. Come on.
Okay, the fingerprint scanner. Time to break out the tool we borrowed from the head of cybersecurity. Remember, it picks up fragments of previous scans. You just have to cycle through them to match the target print.
We're done.
Is that it? Bravo! Now, we are so close.
Indeed we are.
Here we are. Again. The submarine was so cold, the plasma in my plasma cutter froze. And somehow it's still overheated.
Time to
It looks
go.
like they have sealed off the drainage pipe you used to get in here. You will have to find another way out. So, a gemstone panther statue. I'm starting to think Mr. Rubio has unhealthy obsession with local fauna. Extra guards just arrived. Be careful. If you see anything you like on the way out, do not...
Minimal death toll here.
Good work. The compound is behind us, and they still have no idea what's hit them. We are almost home. Just get out of there. Check your
Let's see, we got
GPS.
20
The
grand.
restriction point at the north docks should be there now.
Or the end of 20 grand? Okay. 19 grand? 19 million? I think in 20 million instead of 20 grand. Alright.
The water is full of attack boats. You will need to be careful.
Time to go. Let's see if we can make
This
this
time is the
thing
straw that breaks the camel's hump, I think. Uh-oh.
15 minutes.
By the sounds of
maybe.
it, Mr. Rubio is
maybe
getting
not.
back in
Who
his
knows?
helicopter. Watch out.
Ah, we're not gonna make it. Alright. Is your Panther's title? Give me my money. Nice. Full bags. Undetected. Let's see how much we got. Eh. There was still 100,000 for the elite signs. Not bad, not bad. Not complaining. 2 million. In this economy, the current Rockstar economy is really good. It's not really good, it's extraordinary good. Cool, cool. Excellent. We made it with enough time to spare 16 minutes. So that gets us to 18 million now. I will try to see if I can set up another character, but probably need to set up everything. Hello again, guys. Welcome to another episode with your host, the one, the other, just one, the A1 of the world, the Churn. Today we're doing more GTA Online. Road to 50 million on solo missions. And here on my PC account for GTA Online. And we got $1 million for participating on live promotions last week. Just claiming it now, so that's good news. So now I need the Kosatka is gonna do a real quick check what we have done. I think we don't have anything done yet, but good news, we're closer to 2 million now. So that means we're very close to get halfway there. And let's see, okay, nothing yet. Okay. Lampadi Tygon. Ah, yeah. We can get this one.
Okay, nice pick, boss. Hell of a car. And I got the hell of a lead on it, too. We're going back to my ride or die, King Tiny. Yeah, the cops pulled him in again. Big charges. Something to do with getting busted out of jail in a perfectly executed heist. So I say we just do it again. He's gonna give us another OG gangster's car, bro. Yusuf's gonna love it. All right, Mission Row locks down hard after dark, and we can't exactly do this shit in broad daylight. The way I see it, there's only one way in. The roof. How you feeling? Ready to steal a police chopper? Yeah, I thought so.
Are you gonna do this setup real quick? Because that's free money right there.
So, we need a police chopper. My first thought was we just tune into the Weasel News, find a chopper chase, and go grab it. But then I figured stealing a helicopter on live TV was not the best start for a clandestine operation. So, we're gonna hack the signal box for the news feed they're prepping for later today. We'll be like an hour ahead of broadcast, but that's all we need.
Something is cooking real good. As I mentioned, I will be doing this for a couple more things going on here. Just for the love of the game. It came to my attention that YouTube is going to increase again the chances of monetization, so we're going to make it way harder. People already, well, to be quite frank, I've never been like even halfway there. So, we'll see. Yeah, so as far as I heard from the grapevine, the pros of YouTube are going to increase the monetization requirements
I see
from
the chopper in the footage. Sending you the location now.
So the minimum from 4,000 hours to 8,000 hours a month, and the shorts views from 10 million views to 20 million views. So double. And that is that's challenging at this point already. See some live the channel because people are still watching, but not that level of people that may watch it, and that's fine because at the end of the day I still have my
Hey, so I know you know what you're doing.
day job, but
Unless you want the entire
it would be nice.
SCP chasing you, take your time in there. You know, be stealthy and shit.
It will be nice if we at some point we can get that money, that passive income coming in. That would be nice. Who doesn't like free stuff, right? Money, free money. Who doesn't like free money? Or something to say here. It is what it is, I guess.
You see the police chopper up there? That's the one we want.
So yeah,
Shit.
it's one of those things that
Can't say that I'm that
you can still dream about it, but it gets a little farther and farther away. Something I will like being 20 years again, something like that. And that's one of the things in the industry, especially you have to be unique in that regard. So I live in Georgia, and Georgia is kind of like at some point, I don't know if that's still true, but back in the 2010s, you see a lot of Marvel films. They were filmed here in Georgia, and that bring a lot of attention to make it like the Hollywood of the South, like some people call it. But I don't know that that's still true or not. There's been some movements in the past. There was a boom and bust. I don't know if they're still carrying that boom. I think also some films and TV shows like Stranger Things that were filmed here in Georgia. There's actually a town nearby that's called Hawkinsville. So Hawkins, like Hawkins in the film, there's a town, the town of in Stranger Things is called Hawkins. So
You ready to be impressed?
they kind of
But once we have
wrote that name
see if we can find
as
a
part
police
of their
card and use it to
tourism.
roof access at the police station. Neat, huh?
Anyway, I'm gonna check now the I'm gonna check out the That's how I compare trying to become a YouTube mini small like monetize, at least monetize. I really don't care about fame. I really just get the money and it's just that passive income coming in.
Okay, heli secured. It will be in position when you're ready to hit Mission Row.
So yeah, passive income, that's one of the things we wanted to make sure that I wanted to take care of. But again, if that's not gonna be YouTube, we have other plans. We have plan B. That's something you always have to consider. You have plan A, B, C. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You don't feel like it's attainable. That is attainable. It can be done, but it needs patience. You need a plan for that. You know. It is what it is.
Okay, sending some coordinates your way. Okay, you know the formula now. So go do what you do. We need a laptop with up-to-date info on the cartel's operations, and a new hacking device after our friend, the tech genius, with the terabyte deactivated the last one. Oh, and of course, we'll need another train.
It is rumored that GTA 6 Online is not gonna be released anytime soon.
Alright, let's get ourselves another hacking device. Our guy with the terabyte deactivated the last one we took, so let's pay a return visit. And he's repaired the security system since your last visitation. Eliminate any drones and it should disengage. I guess an inconspicuous locale is a necessity when you're in possession of your very own military-industrial complex on wheels. Okay, the terabyte should be unprotected.
Time to go.
You find it? Good work. Keep the device accessible. We're gonna need it.
So yeah, guys, it's just a matter of patience. You have to be patient, and you have an escape plan. Whenever you feel like you cannot do it anymore, try to keep your plan to just cover your bare necessities. I don't know, something you can live without. I know it's hard. I have been considering that option here. What will happen if doing that mental exercise? What will happen if all of a sudden you're not out of money, you don't be able to sustain yourself? That's one of the things you have to consider also. Because eventually you may want to get out of whatever you're doing, or you plan to do it for the rest of your life, but something happens, you cannot do it anymore. It's like athletes, it's the same thing. I think it's the same thing that many athletes should consider as well, because athletes, you know, the body wears down with age. We're not gonna be living forever, and not many athletes are gonna be able to keep doing, I don't know, football until they're 70 or even 50.
Okay, let's find that laptop. Our man's in that photo.
Because realistically,
To locate him and retrieve what we need.
I missed the last Workers and Slingers game. I was stuck in traffic.
realistically, you want to like an athlete, for example, the athletes and people that are first responders, people that are very physical, that have to do some physical work, they give you a window of 20 years, so they start very young, like in their 20s, and they will be able to retire by their 40s. So they need to have that in the back of their minds all the time. So what are gonna do after this? Some people keep doing the stuff they do before, like they're private guards or working in nurse homes, stuff like that. But yeah, it's very. I really like to do this mental exercise because that way I kept myself grounded on what I'm doing.
Found it? Then find a way to take it.
So it is what it is. It is part of. You grow a certain age, you reach a certain age, you start thinking about things.
The information on that laptop is invaluable. It's gonna tell us the perfect time to strike. Good work. Now, as I'm sure you realize, we'll need another train. I found one which should be acceptable. You'll just need the keys.
So yeah, if something ever happens, I try to prioritize some things. Food, in case you have an emergency who you need to contact, you need a cell phone or a phone, something you can get. So, for example, you have a phone, for example, I'll just get a flip phone, the cheapest one there is out there, and just have like access for text message and phone, regular phone, and have nothing else, like any other like that or anything that can take a back seat, and then focus all my time and energy to make sure I make as much money as possible. Because personally, your best bet is try to do things that are proven that are resistant to all sorts of things, like become a repairman, do something like that, like basically make money out of it, and that's the skeleton, if you will, the very baseline of what you need if you want to keep a roof over your head and paying the bills. And that's the thing that I really would like that the internet would discuss to teach the new generation instead of giving them stupid advice. And personally, that is one of the things that really irks me about the modern day. This has been like a thing for at least the 2010s. Because before that, I don't remember. I don't know if I'm that naive to remember look at things with pink tinted rice glasses. Like, oh, we're not talking too much about this to the kids. For example, I went to school to high school. I graduated at the end of the 2000s, 2001 time. And yeah, believe me, that we had the same problem, but it was not that. But I think people had a little bit of, at least the regular press was a little bit more conscious of what they were doing instead of just yeah, I can say fear mongering. It's a hard word, but at least try to, sheepishly, that's the name we're trying to come up with.
As soon as you have the
I don't
keys,
know.
you should be able to access the train.
These people back then, like, they still blame the computers, the video games. but nobody kind of held themselves accountable for anything. And that's one of the things that it's been common. It's been a common theme, but now it's kind of like we have the tools to teach people, but we're not using them. We're not using them, and that's the problem right now. I would like to, if I have been able to teach a kid something, that would be how to make yourself, how to make money, how to make money without putting yourself in harm's way. Make it a smart way. Try to also how to be able to save money, what to avoid, what things to avoid. One of the things that really needs to teach children is, for example, people are more conscious now because they say, if I have a video game, for example, they want to make sure that they don't spend too much on that video game. I think that's something that I can get behind. And that's one of the things that really makes you think that we have failed as a society to teach children. They want to save money, want to make money, and take care of things, you know. And how to not stress too much out is one of the things that I would really like to see that happen, you know. It gives the precedent of that phrase, it takes a village to raise a child. Because sometimes we just blame parents all the time, but sometimes social media itself is not helping at all. And this is talking about a perspective of a 40-year-old. I went through that. I see things happening around me. I see many kids that had the opportunity to be able to do better, but you know, nothing happened. So it doesn't sound like I'm being doomy and gloomy, but trying to give you an idea of what I have seen, what will. And once those two needs are covered, food and shelter, you can focus on something, everything else. But first, you need to make sure you have what you need to get it done. And again, do not try this in real life, absolutely not. This is
no shit.
One of the things that some people try to do these outrageous claims online, but it's just, remember, it's just all about being funny. Have a weird sense of humor. I know some people have that weird sense of humor. We have been there. And yeah, that's part of it. We already see all the mutants for Avengers Doomsday. I heard there was gonna be yeah, let's do this one. Let's sell this product. Let's go sell nearby. Sell stock. let's risk it. Let's do the long haul race one. On this one.
Alright, these
Oh,
routes are only
shit.
accessible by seaplane. Products loaded up and ready to go when you are.
Gonna handle the mutants. I heard a lot of interesting and very ambitious plans, not only for the mutants, but what they entrain in that regard. We know that at the end of the day, the hero will start fearing them. What's going blow? Something, and of course, people. Something. Oh! Instead of using that money for that, with Schedule 1, we on that time it has a lot of things. That guy, I like to collect posters, some stuff like that. But if we don't have that, it's kind of like, why bother? Why bother spending all this money for that? But again, everybody has the reasons. That's my reason why.
That's a successful sale. The funds are transferring. Long John out.
Thank you, Lester. I mean, Long John. Anyway, I think I'm gonna bail out. I need to do some. Let me see if I can go out for a walk. And with that being said, we're not in the 20 million yet, but I think it's good enough money here to bail out for the day. Sorry it was a little bit slow today. I didn't have nothing of interesting to say, just thrill of the moment that I wanted to complete this.
I take it this isn't a social call. I take it this isn't purely a social call.
Anyway.
Of course not. You're in trouble and you need my help. No problem.
We're done. Thank you much for watching, guys. Keep gaming. See you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.